Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Nias bin Muhammad Nazri. My entry number is H22A0122. Today I'm gonna make a video presentation about engineering profile assignment. First of all, we're gonna go to the introduction. So, what is the entrepreneur? Entrepreneur is a person who set up a business with the aim to make a profit. An entrepreneur has two kinds of mindset, which is fixed mindset and a growth mindset. For fixed mindset, entrepreneur believe that their basic quality like their intelligence or talent or simply fits trail. So entrepreneur that we choose for the assignment is we choose Encik Muhammad Bukhari bin Ismail, which is the owner of the Roti Tempayan Abdul. We choose Encik Bukhari as our entrepreneur profile because we are attracted which is he is the one of the young entrepreneur who is successful and a famous restaurant and already have a 2 branch in Kelantan. The place is located at the Pangkalan Cempor and Kubang Krian, Kelantan. This place start operate from 7 years past. Next slide is the entrepreneur background. The entrepreneur full name is Muhammad Bukhari bin Ismail. He is 29 years old and he was raised at Kota Baru, Kelantan. He started business at age 22 years old. He is the former graduate in the National University of Malaysia UKM, Bangi in Business Management. Mr. Bukhari was born and raised in Kampung Kedai Lalat, Kelantan. He is the 7th child of 10 siblings. Mr. Bukhari started the business using his own capital. At the start of his business, there were only 4 tables that they used till the day after restaurant received a good response from the customer. They started to enlarge the business to be a better business. For company background, Roti Tempayan Abdul is a company that are focusing on production of bread cheese, which is famous in the state of Kota Baru, Kelantan. This company is in an industry of food, which is they are selling a cheese bread, and their attractive is they bake the bread using the Tempayan cooker. Then the restaurant is located in 2 branch, which is at Pangkalan Cempor, which are more strategic place with a local and student nearest the restaurant. The second branch is located at Kubang Krian, Kelantan, which is urban area. In Pangkalan Cempor, this restaurant have been operated for 7 years, while in Kubang Krian are 4 years old. Next is the entrepreneur before starting the venture. The first is the working experience. Mr. Bukhari working for 4 years at Bukhara restaurant, which are located at Bandar Baru, Bangi, Selangor. Then he got an experience and knowledge about business at Bukhara restaurant. From the experience, he had knowledge about how to make a dough and how to bake the dough using a Tempayan cooker until it become a bread cheese. Then a role model. The owner of Bukhara restaurant is the role model for Mr. Bukhari. Through his role model, he got more and more experience in doing business in this industry. His motto also his role model for being an entrepreneur. This is because his mother is a good chef and she was a very brave and determined. He always helped his mother, and from that he get an experience. Next is the entrepreneur activity. This entrepreneur activity was conducted a made of bread. The main menu served at the eatery is based on bread. The dish is served with a variety of gravy including chicken, meat, lamb and fish curry. Mr. Bukhari decided that he want to open the other branch because of gaining instruction from many customers. Then intention of being an entrepreneur. Mr. Bukhari started the intention of being an entrepreneur at the age of 20 years old. He got the idea to open his own eatery when he was working part-time at an Arab food restaurant. He learned many things while he was working at there. He started his business at 22 years old. Next is parent background. He has a 10 siblings consisting of 6 men, 4 women. He is a 7th child. He started the business from his mother, and his mother opened the food stall at Kelantan. from there, he started a venture of his business. Next slide is the entrepreneur at the time he started the venture. First, primary motivation to start up. Mr. Bori has made his brother an inspiration to start a business. Mr. Bori shared his experience before starting this Roti Tempayan. He has worked with outsiders as a cook to support her life and her family. Next, setting any goal while he set up the business. Mr. Bori wanted to improve the economy of himself and his family because her mother was not working and could not afford to increase her family income. Therefore, he wanted to introduce more bakery to the Kelantan and outsider. Resources that available before starting up. He went to the village, shift for improver to open the restaurant. He also learned during his first study. He also introduced his friend as a business promoter. Next, any networking. Mr. Bori had made a capital loan from his friend to open the Roti Tempayan business. In addition, he used his friend as a promoter, or better known as a rider, to advance his Roti Tempayan business. Controlling at early stage of business, serious or not. Mr. Bori controlling his business in the early stage by having an effective strategy. Mr. Bori also performed that he controlled accordingly specific table order, a smooth business and arranged it. Next, risk oriented at early startup. The risk start of is installation sale. Then the competition in this business is competitive. This is because there are also other restaurants that sell different type of food. Mr. Bori also make sure the kitchen condition as well area around the kitchen always clean, so that can make customer trust that they will be safe to eat there. For business plan, Mr. Bori set up goal and objective. He set the goal that will guide to determine his business direction. In establishing sale objective, he put some alternative like how many monthly and yearly sale revenue target. Next is prepare or not to start up the business. Mr. Bori had been already interested in the food business while he was studying. His brother and his mother is always being his strength to start up the progressive of this business. So that's why he opened this restaurant. Last part for this presentation is the conclusion. So what can we learn from this entrepreneur? We can learn about the growth mindset in our life, which is we can develop through dedication and work hard, brain and talent. We also can learn about has an effort to improve our skill, especially when we face a lot of challenge. Next, what are the key of the success factor in this business? Okay, first is take a criticism from his customer and competitor as his motivation and learn from it to improve his skill. The last is making a wise decision about the location of the restaurant, which is the nearest with the local and student. That's all. Thank you.